It has been a long day. I will never listen to my fiance about where to go again. Never, ever, ever. Because every time he tells me to go somewhere, it doesn't work out. And nothing happens, and it's horrible. So yeah, I started my day by driving to Pottstown, PA, which is like, oh my gosh, it took like 50 minutes to get there. So, hey Martin, what's up? You're the lone watcher. So it's just us, baby. Hey King, what's up? So, I started out today in Pottstown, PA. It took me almost an hour to get there. And, so let's see. I did their borough hall. Nothing happened. No one cared about the camera whatsoever. Then I did their post office and their library. And again, no one cared about the camera whatsoever. And I drove an hour away for nothing. So, let's see, then what? So I've been to 6 post offices today. And absolutely nothing happened. And I did 3 libraries today. And absolutely nothing happened. That's how it goes sometimes with auditing. Sometimes you have days where you get nothing. And then other days you get 3 audits in one day, so.
Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright, now so here's another video dealing with the frauditor that we all know as Sean Paul Reyes, aka the Long Island Fraudit. Now for those of you that are keeping track on Sean, then you know that Sean has had a busy week or two. Okay, whereas Sean, 2 weeks ago ended up going to the Department of Human Services in Long Island there and pretty much got himself arrested. Okay, he brought that shit upon himself. Okay, the first day that he went there, he was warned if he was to follow up, do a follow-up visit, and was told that he could not record, and if he wanted to continue recording, he would have to leave. And Sean, as we all know, he doesn't respect policy. He feels policy is only for the employees, that we the people don't have to follow the rules. Now, I don't know how the hell these supporters of his can swallow that shit, okay, but they do, okay. But again, got himself arrested, and then a day or two later ends up going back to that Department of Human Services with spy glasses, his sunglasses with the camera in the middle. Okay, want to do another revisit, let's say, okay, and then flaunt it on his channel. Look, I went back to that Department of Human Services. They didn't know I was recording because I was using my spy glasses, okay? Want to rub it in their face, okay? Now, mind you, okay, if he had the intentions of looking for corruption, I could swallow that shit of going in there with a hidden camera. But just to go in there just to screw with them, and rub it in their face, well, he deserves everything that's happening to him. Now, the district attorney has decided to prosecute his case. I honestly think that if he didn't go back there again with his spy glasses, I honestly think they would have dropped the charges, okay? As we all know, my opinion, the police don't want any negative publicity, and that's why a lot of these a-holes get away with the BS that they are doing. But hey, thankfully, let me say, my opinion, he done opened up a can of worms that I think is going to come back and bite him in his ass, because let's just say he's pissed off. My opinion, he's so pissed off that the district attorney's office has decided to prosecute his case, that now he's making accusations that the police commissioner is corrupt. Now, the last accusation that was on the last video that I did, he now in this video here states that he tried to multiple times make arrangements to communicate with the commissioner, but that he was being brushed off. Now, I find that hard to swallow because, as we all know, that would have been something he would have recorded and put out there for his subscribers to see. Look, this is the second or the third time that I'm here trying to communicate with the commissioner, and they're brushing me off. So his next option was, guys, a direct D tactic. Direct D tactic by going to the commissioner's house. That is house. Now, I have no respect for him in that one, okay? The family, in my opinion, any officer, if you got a problem with an officer, his family is off limits. They have nothing to do with what the officer does. Now, you're going to hear some double talking here, guys. You're going to hear Reyes make comments that he went to the home looking for the commissioner, but you would think now he would have went late in the afternoon, early evening, when by that time the commissioner would be home. In my opinion, this is early in the afternoon, early morning. Come on now. Commissioner ain't there. Who's there? The wife. Now, once the wife opened the door, okay, once the wife opened the door, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, turn around and leave. But he tells his subscribers that he went there to ask questions. And what did he do? He did a Christopher Cordova tactic by telling the wife that the husband was having an affair. So there's a lot of shit that I want you guys pay attention to the crap that comes out of his mouth. He's doing a lot of this, in my opinion, pissed off because the district attorney's office is prosecuting. Now, let's just say, hypothetically, let's say it's true that the police commissioner is corrupt. He supposedly has somebody on the inside that's giving him this information. In my opinion, there's a way to go about it. A way about going about exposing him, but without dragging the family in. Okay? Again, I say, the family has nothing to do with this. The wife, I'm going to show you. I'm going to point something out which he himself, you'll see what I mean when I'm getting. Let's get into the video. The video better explain things, but again, I hope this is the nail to the coffin, if you get what I'm getting at. Let's get into the video.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. As most of you know, I have been dealing with some serious tyranny and corruption in Nassau County, New York. At the helm of this corruption is Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder. But make no mistake, the corruption doesn't end there. District Attorney Ann Donnelly's office is also involved. The DA's office is maliciously prosecuting me for investigating corruption in the Nassau County government. Donnelly's office even went so far as to petition the court for 8 stay-away protective orders against me in an attempt to shut down my investigation and to violate my constitutional rights. These orders were signed by pro-police Judge Norman Samet. The Nassau County government is clearly hiding something from we the people. I wanted to ask the police commissioner, Patrick Ryder, some questions regarding the numerous credible allegations of corruption. I thought speaking to Commissioner Ryder would be easy since he is a public servant who gets paid close to $300,000 a year in taxpayer money. I was wrong. I made multiple attempts to speak with Commissioner Ryder to no avail. So I was thinking, how can I speak with him about these serious allegations if he is constantly hiding behind restricted areas in We the People's building? Then it hit me. I could just go to his house, which is public record, knock on his door and ask him. So that's what I did. Let's get into it.
Hi, Mrs. Ryder?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I was wondering if you had any comment on the allegations that your husband, the commissioner of the police department, Patrick Ryder, is having an affair with Laura. He's having an affair with Laura Curran. He's having an affair with Laura Curran, the former Nassau County executive.
Can you please get off the property?
Sure, ma'am. I just wanted to let you know that your husband's under investigation. Trying to get to the bottom of it. Trying to investigate. Let's get off the property. Just wondering if she had any comment. We're just trying to get to the bottom of it.
All right, so let me pause the video here, whereas now for the past week, Reyes has been making accusations that the police commissioner, when he was a sergeant, was misusing funds, was using funds to his personal usage and so on, okay? If that's true, yes, in my opinion, that commissioner deserves to be charged and lose his job and so on. Now, he also made accusations that the commissioner has been making racial slurs against certain officers of the police department. If that is true, yes, I agree. He deserves to be reprimanded and so on. But now, as for the commissioner having an affair, I don't know. I can't swallow that. That, to me, in my opinion, has nothing to do with government business. Okay? Now, either Reyes is now becoming into, getting into the gossiping column, like you see in the newspapers and so on. That's a whole different ballgame. Okay? But again, in my opinion, he's being petty and pissed off at the fact that he is being prosecuted. He is being, the DA decided to prosecute, as well as those are restraining orders that were put on him. But listen, let's be realistic now. Okay, we all know how he works. Have you not seen those videos where he has done these revisits at the Connecticut headquarters going after the sergeant? Come on now, okay? This guy does more shit, more corrupt shit than what he is stating that this commissioner has done, and he's getting away with it. Why? Because he has learned how to use my freedom of speech, okay? Listen, I'm all for our rights. I respect our rights. I respect anybody that respects our rights or whatever. But you can't tell me that you don't see through Reyes' bullshit that he has been abusing his rights, okay? He's been doing a lot of shit that the average person should have been locked up a long time ago. Throw the key away on this guy, okay? But that's my opinion. Everybody sees this, 500,000 people feel that what we think of Reyes, we hate freedom. Yeah, okay, we hear that. Let's get back to the video.
I have an inside source that is telling me that there's much more than an affair going on here with the Nassau County Police Commissioner. He is allegedly racist, using racial slurs. I have an inside source in the police department that is feeding me all this information, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of it. How the Nassau County Police Commissioner is using asset forfeiture to steal people's property and use it for his own benefit. There's a lot of corruption allegations here, ladies and gentlemen, that we're trying to get to the bottom of here. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. Hey, how are you, sir?
What's going on today?
Can I get your name and badge number?
What are you doing here?
Just taking a walk around the block here on the publicly accessible area, sir. May I get your name and badge number?
Officer Carey, badge number 2057.
You came in, you almost hit me, sir.
I did.
You're very close.
Not even close.
Why are you speeding? I'm not a danger to anybody.
What are you doing here?
I was just asking some questions of the Mrs. Ryder here.
Why?
Because I'm working on a story. I'm a journalist, sir. That's what journalists do.
Okay, did she ask you to leave?
And I left. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
She did. Okay. And I left. That's why I'm here on the public part.
You are?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I do anything further for you?
No, officer. That's fine. I mean, does everybody get special treatment like this?
This is a figure of the police department.
A figure. She's a figure of the police department?
All right, so let me jump back in here real quick where I'm hoping that you picked up on the BS here, whereas after Reyes was told that this is the police commissioner's home, and the police commissioner is a public figure for the police department. And now Reyes wants to throw it at the officer. Well, is the wife a public figure for the police department? Where pretty much he's trying to imply that she has nothing to do with the police department. She should not have that privilege of having numerous police vehicles come when she calls for service, okay? But yet, if you look at the big picture, Reyes apparently feels she's important because look where he's at. Look who he's dragging into a police business that really has nothing to do with her. Whatever the police commissioner did, that's on the police commissioner. Again, I say, family has nothing to do with it. So, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but here Reyes is doing some double talking.
She didn't seem worried. She
Doesn't matter.
She was taking pictures of me, and yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna stay here.
But
I'm gonna stay
does
here.
everybody get personal preferential treatment like this, sir?
Absolutely. If somebody calls 911 and they're in fear.
So somebody called 911?
Somebody did call 911.
Okay.
Yep.
So why would call 911 over a journalist? I told her my name is Sean. I'm a journalist.
It doesn't matter. If she felt that we needed to be here, then we're gonna show up.
Oh, that's fine. But there's nothing illegal taking place here, sir. No one's in any...
There's not. But I'm going to hang out.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure you can hang out all you want. It's public street.
114.
You can do whatever you'd like, sir. But
Is there a reason that you're here?
Yeah, I just told you I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean.
In regards to what?
I'm working on a story of corruption, that involves the your boss, the police commissioner, Patrick Ryder.
Okay.
Do you have any comment on the allegations that he is having an affair with the former Nassau County executive, Laura Curran?
No comment.
Or that he's targeting people that are on disability, workers' comp?
Nothing.
What about the allegations that he is racially motivated in hiring?
Zero opinions of anything while I'm in this uniform.
That he's racially.
I'm not even going to speak
have you heard him? Have you heard him use racial slurs before, officer?
So here's the deal.
I'm asking questions.
I'm not going to speak to you further.
That's fine.
I'm going to hang out.
There's no reason for you to speak to me.
Foot traffic. And
oh, sure. I'll walk back and forth.
Traffic.
Yeah, no problem, sir.
Okay.
No problem.
All right.
Yeah, sure, no problem. You can let her know that I'm not a danger to her in any way, if she's worried about that. That you know who I am, and there's no need to worry here.
Do you have ID?
Oh, I only hand over ID unless I've committed a crime, sir.
Okay.
Wow. So, this law enforcement officer here arrived really fast. Car 4211. Lights and sirens. Look at that. Lights and sirens. Look at all these officers arriving here for a man with a camera, asking questions. One, two, three, four. Hey, how you guys doing?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm a journalist. I was working on a story. I was trying to ask some questions of Mrs. Ryder here regarding some corruption that's happening with the commissioner. If she had any comment on the allegations that he was having an affair with the former Nassau County executive, or he uses racially motivated thinking in order to hire people for the department. Do you have any comment on those allegations?
Anything else?
Oh, that's all. I just asked her questions. That's why it's recorded.
Okay.
And then she told me that there's no soliciting. I told her I wasn't soliciting. She said to get off her property, and that's why I am on the public easement here.
Okay.
Didn't want to break any laws. Do you mind if I get your name and badge number, sir? Just so I know who came here.
Yeah, right here.
Right here. H-E-R.
Nordland 3330.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Name and badge number, sir?
Waltman 2749.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. So is it customary for you guys to come in lights and sirens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cars for a man with a camera? I'm just a journalist, peaceful journalist, asking questions of my government. That's all. Hi, ma'am. How are you? You mind if I get your name and badge number?
How you doing? First Amendment order guy, huh?
Officer Campion 4643.
Thank you, ma'am.
Schroeder, 232.
Thank you, Officer Schroeder. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
First Amendment order, huh?
I don't want to block anybody's driveway.
Watch your videos a lot.
Oh, yeah. I'm just asking questions. I've heard there's a lot of corruption. I have an inside source inside the Nassau County Police Department who has been feeding me information anonymously regarding your police commissioner, Patrick Ryder. So I'm here to ask questions and exercise my First Amendment right, sir. I'm working on a story here. That's all. Nothing nefarious going on. Yeah, we have allegations that, as you can see, there's no people of color that arrived here, that he's hired, that out of 2,300, I believe, applicants of color, he's only hired 30 of them in the last 6 years. And that he uses the N-word regarding to some employees. A lot of different corruption and allegations that's going on here. So, just wanted to see if his wife or anyone else had any comment. That's all. Hey, how are you, sir?
How are you?
Doing well. I'm not a danger to anybody. I don't have any weapons. I'm just a journalist asking questions like any other journalist would do. of his government. That's all. Nothing nefarious going on here.
You mind if I pat you down real quick?
I don't consent, but...
Okay. It just looks like you have something in this pocket. I just don't know.
Oh, I'm sure. There's nothing in that pocket.
Okay. It looked like it. Just check.
Okay. This is the pocket with something in it, by the way. All right. This one's empty. How do you see something in an empty pocket? Interesting. Is the person that lives in this house like royalty or something that I'm missing, or like the president of the United States? I don't get why there's so many law enforcement officers here for a man with a camera just asking questions of his government. That's all. I'm not trying to do anything, just asking questions. Apparently your commissioner is a really corrupt guy, and I'm gonna expose him. Apparently he's trying to put me in jail. This is what I'm hearing from inside your department. So I'm just trying to ask questions, that's all. Unmarked vehicles here. JNP 3293, FFG 5335.
Alright, so here's the deal.
I just want to make out, I don't want to block anybody's driveway.
No worries.
Sure.
So, Commissioner's wife said she asked you to leave. She shut the door.
And I left.
Okay. We still need, do you have on video you leaving the house?
Well, she has a Ring camera, sir.
She does. It didn't capture you walking away or staying. I just looked at it.
How does it
I
not
just
capture
checked it.
that?
I don't know. Do you have video footage?
Did she tell you that I left?
She didn't see. So I'm
She
looking.
didn't see?
I'm looking to confirm
Well, I don't have
whether
to.
you left.
I'm going to exercise my right to remain
Okay,
silent.
that's
I don't
fine.
have to prove
I am
anything.
going to need ID from you, though.
I didn't break any laws.
You were possibly trespassing.
Possibly trespassing.
And we're looking.
But you know who I am.
I don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are.
Okay.
So I need ID so that
I
I
don't-
can confirm.
I don't have any.
You have
You've
no
arrested me.
identification.
You've arrested me a couple weeks ago.
I did not arrest.
I'm not you, but your department.
Okay, that's
I'm not
fine.
breaking any laws.
That's fine.
Will you arrest me if I don't identify myself?
I'm not going to arrest you if
Okay,
you don't
great.
identify yourself.
Oh wait, so I don't want to. I want to remain silent. I want to exercise my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. She didn't answer my question. You got here really quick.
I did
I'm
get
on my
here very
way. I'm on my way. I don't have anything else. I'm not standing outside somebody's house. I was just asking her a question based on the allegations of
Do you have
corruption.
identification on you?
Sir, I don't, and I don't give it up unless I've broken the law, sir. I haven't broken any laws. I'm here exercising in a constitutionally protected activity. I'm just asking questions of my government, that's all. There's some serious allegations against your police commissioner. Serious allegations that I'm getting from a reliable source inside of your department. They're going to come forward. It's a whistleblower, sir, and I'm just asking questions.
Who are you asking questions to? There's nobody here except for us.
Well, I was asking questions to... I was hoping Patrick Ryder was here so I can ask him some questions, but his wife answered the door. So I asked her a question. She said no soliciting. She said, leave the property, and I came onto the sidewalk, which is where the officer here found me when he arrived, seconds later.
Okay, so if no one's going to speak to you, then...
I just said I'm on my way. I have
Okay.
nothing else here. No one's going to
I just
speak
got
to
here,
me.
So that's what I'm asking.
Oh yeah. Do you mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Sergeant Soto, 211.
Sergeant Soto. Yeah, no, I'm not. I know I can stand out here, but that's not my goal. I wanted to speak with the commissioner, and his wife answered the door, and I just asked her a question. That was all.
Okay.
And I left.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm going to be going.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Have a wonderful day.
You too, sir. Take care. Stay safe out there, all right? Take care. Bye. Have a great day. I hope you guys act this way with every member of the public and protect and serve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 law enforcement officers for a man with a camera. How do you like that? I'm just asking questions of my government. I was trying to speak to Patrick Ryder.
Well, there you go. And I think it's safe to say, guys, that Reyes crossed the line. He crossed the line big time on this one. Now, let me just say that if the police commissioner's guilty, okay, if everything that Reyes is stating over the commissioner being corrupt and has done it, granted, yeah, he deserves to lose his job, be charged, and so on. But that shit of going to the commissioner's home, communicating with the wife, I can't respect that. That's the type of shit that only a bitch does, okay? Direct D, Christopher Cordova, those are bitches right there, okay? I gave a little more credit to Reyes, but he done lost that shit, okay? I think it's safe to say, guys, he's pissed off at the fact that the district attorney is not only going along and going to prosecute his arrest at the Department of Human Services, but he's really pissed off at the fact that he got 8 restraining orders on him. And now you know why. Come on now. We've seen videos of this guy going to Connecticut State Headquarters looking to get into a back and forth argument with that Sergeant Fahey. Okay? Reyes has done these so-called revisits as a way of intimidating these people. If you have already had contact with a location and it was a bad one, does it make sense to continue to go there numerous times to keep the fire going? Come on now, okay? That's the reasoning, in my opinion, the reasoning behind these restraining orders, because they all know that this guy is a true asshole, okay? Hey, listen, everybody has their own, they're entitled to their own opinion. I'm going to stick with what I'm thinking, okay? Reyes is doing all this shit because he's pissed off. But he done crossed the line to the point that I don't think the DA is going to go lightly on him. And I truly hope this is the one, this is the slip up. Come on now, listen, I think it's safe to say now over 500,000 people, 500,000 people that are throwing heavy duty money on him, at him I should say. Come on. You can't tell me that you haven't noticed that he's gotten very darefull lately. He feels invincible. And as I've seen it in the comments, anybody who continues to get bigger and get cockier, thinking that, oh, look, I got all this people and they're throwing money at me, I can do what I want to do and I'll get away with it, blase, blase, you're going to make that little screw up, slip up, okay? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, and I hope this is the slip up that'll put him away for 3 to 4 years, okay? Well, give him some kind of time, okay? Some kind of time where he deserves some time. That's all I can say. I'll leave it at that. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one.